If you have any experience working security, you know it's either the least engaging job conceivable by man, or it's a life or death battle royale against zombies with knives who smell like burnt popcorn. Traditional security is usually an insurance scam. The company tells their insurance company, we have Paul Blart sitting in the parking lot with a $16 flashlight ready to deploy, kill, and destroy Osama bin Laden should he step foot into our Walmart supercenter. 12 years after his death. In actuality, what you do in these contracts is you stay well updated on the latest Netflix releases while writing no incidents in your daily activity report in preparation for the next hour when you need to submit the report for that hour. However, there are the occasional security contracts that require you to perform security services. This is the absolute bane of the security industry, and many security workers petition to get such unwarranted and unreasonable work shut down so we can receive our monthly subscription allowance in peace. Now, I've worked a lot of contracts, even building some myself, and one of the things I've discovered is that no matter the obstacle, I will find a way to watch anime on my shift without getting caught, no matter how many cameras they use to stop me. So you may ask, if none of the security officers are securing their site, then who's protecting us from the filthy, dirty, poor people? This is a common misconception in popular opinion because the security officers themselves are actually the filthy, dirty, poor people that you think they're protecting you from. And you should be worried less about the untrained fentanyl addicts and more worried about the partially trained nicotine addicts. So you may be asking, this is all well and good, BiteBat. When are you going to talk about the retail security experience? Well, imaginary voice in my head, that is a highly convenient segue into the actual video premise and not at all an insincere attempt to avoid recovering a poorly positioned paragraph. The retail security experience consists of a few major concepts. There is loss prevention, which consists of uncomfortably staring at and following strangers to ensure that they know if they steal, they might have to talk to socially inept minimum wage workers. This is usually enough to strike fear and panic into the average criminal mastermind in your local Raw. Following loss prevention is usually desk jockey Steve and his 15 cameras debating whether tonight is a good night for pizza, which it is. If, for some disturbing reason, he sees something wrong on one of these cameras when he accidentally glances across them, he'll promptly pretend he didn't and go back to playing the latest Call of Duty release. After the walking camera and city camera, we have the next best thing, the vehicle patrol in the area. They'll be blasting Lil Wayne and Soulja Boy, the god amongst the ants in the industry. He's the guy the other security officers call when they have to actually do security. It's his job to arrive on scene within 20 to 30 minutes, so he can call the police, who will then arrive 20 to 30 minutes after that. He'll then promptly leave the moment the police arrive, just assuming it all works out, and paper whipping his daily activity log 5 minutes before his shift ends. There's actually another layer still. So far we have the walking camera, the sitting camera, and the driving camera, and now we introduce a second vehicle patrol security car who's on call, which is to say he's 200 miles away and will get there as soon as his car's headlight fluid is within legal levels to drive. Bonus points if he's both drunk, high, and his license is currently suspended while he's attending his 8th grandma's funeral. This security guard makes $5 an hour more than everyone else, and his supervisors have never met him. Okay, Bite Pat, this is an interesting monologue about security officer jobs, but is there anything to say about what you actually do in retail security? Well, this is very valuable input, Skinwalker, gently humming to me from the distant tree line. Let's dive right in and explore the subject line you have posed to me with a thorough and expansive summarization of the responsibilities and routines of a retail security officer performing his duties in a retail environment. Hey, quick promo. I have two Discord servers. One of them is my gaming server and the other is my private security server. Both linked in the description. Thank you. Bye.